All right, so welcome back, and this is Football Pitch Fans. And today, you actually know how to do it. We'll actually talk about football, tactical analysis, and here we'll dissect and discuss matters regarding football. So basically, today we actually want to talk about 5 important moments that actually happen in the world of football, and we are definitely going to give out from 1 to number 5. So you better stick around to actually see our number 5. It's definitely going to shock you. And here in the studio, I have with me
Manchester United
godfather, the whole Manchester United
worldwide.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
So over the moon.
Yes, I'm feeling is spiritual.
Now we'll come to that. And here in the studio, I have with me.
We have the wounded Tboy. The wounded Tboy.
Because actually, I said that he's tipping right now.
No, I'm pain.
Okay, so let's dive into it and actually see some of the important moments that actually happened in world of football you definitely could know or could have missed. So definitely stick around to see our number 5. So we start from number 1, and that is Arsenal. Arsenal versus Everton. The 1-1 draw, Arsenal versus Everton, was something very unique and spectacular. Very important moment that actually happened in the world of football. Arsenal in that game actually played a 0-0 stalemate with Everton, and Arsenal did all the point they could to actually start, topping the table. Right now, Chelsea is solidifying their position in that top spot too. And we actually anticipated Arsenal to win the game, and it's very, very shocking to see no goals, considered in that game when, many people actually belong to the fact that Arsenal are right now Stoke City. They depend on set piece and corner to actually score goal. It's been long. I think like 3 games they have actually not scored from an open play in the EPL, I would say. And in meetings with Everton, Arsenal have a good record with Everton, making it 4-1 in 5 meetings, and this was actually a shocking moment that actually happened. What do you have to say about this game, Tboy, seeing that it's your team that couldn't score a goal against Everton?
Yeah, although playing against Everton can be very, very difficult, based on the way they set up their defense line, they do play this low block kind of football and stuff. So
yeah,
the match was kind of boring at some point, especially in the second half when we were trying to break into their defense. In the first half, although we looked like scoring from open play, Martin Odegaard was trying to create some chances for Bukayo Saka to score. Bukayo Saka was also trying to create some chances, but unfortunately the match ended draw.
See what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So how the moments feel for you? How do you want to say about the moments?
It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable moments.
I said we were going to trash Everton 4-0, which was a very big joke. I was saying it as if I was the one controlling these players. The problem we have in this Arsenal score right now, I think, is the left flank. The left flank is not working. Seriously.
We don't actually want to dive into what's happening in that game. We want to know how spectacular that moment is, how shocking it is. We don't want you to give us the solution.
I'm not talking about
the solution.
I'm not talking about that. I'm telling you about the problem.
We don't want to know the problem. How do you feel? You don't want to know about the problem. We'll definitely have a match review, a recap.
I feel sad. So no, I'm just talking about my team in general.
We don't want you to talk about your team in general, because we start talking about Arsenal issue right now, it's not going to end, because a whole lot of underlying problem in that team, we would say. So we want to just know how the moment was for you, and you said you feel sad about the moment.
Yeah, I feel sad about the moment. So the sad game.
All right, so quickly moving on to number 2, and that's where we have Liverpool versus Fulham. Before that game, Fulham actually posed a threat against Arsenal, making Arsenal to a 1-1 draw in that game. And right now, they repeated almost the same thing. Liverpool actually escaped a narrow, draw in that game. They actually played 2-2 stalemate in that game too. And we saw Robertson having a red card in that game, and the game ended 2-2 to Liverpool and Everton. And that game at that moment was actually something very spectacular moment, because no one actually expected Liverpool in their home to actually drop points. So how do you want to say about that moment that actually happened?
Well, I believe Liverpool actually took Fulham for granted in the first place, and then which led to the red card. You understand? And then after the red card, Liverpool showed why they are the true trophy contender for this season. You understand? Because with a man down, I was actually expecting them to go and pack the balls just the way Arsenal normally does. You understand? But for them to come outside and continue to roar, you understand? It's giving me the impression that these people are ready. Yes, this is our title. We're not going to joke with it. You understand? Fulham, I would say with all full confidence that Fulham was actually the lucky team there. You understand? Even with the red card down, Fulham was actually very, very lucky. You understand? Because Assuming they were complete, guy, Fulham for still waiting no good.
But the trajectory right now is that moment. Before the game started and after the game ended, what's the feeling like? What's the moment like? Is something shocking to you? How do you feel the moment before the game started? There are momentum, there are high hopes, there are expectations about which team is going to come out triumphant. The game ended right now. We saw the result. So how has the result been a moment to you? What can you actually describe the moment is for you?
Simple word, right? I was amazed. I shocked. Like this team, bro.
See, you can't dispute the fact that I think Fulham actually been going head to head with these big teams. Arsenal, they actually got the results. Liverpool right now, they got the results. So from that Arsenal game, we could actually see that that these are points indicating that they are actually tough opposition to actually face. But going to that Liverpool game, at Liverpool's home, we actually knew how Anfield is and the atmosphere is present. So we definitely felt like Liverpool is going to win that game. But it is what it is, and it turned out that in 5 minutes with them, I think Fulham had just seen one draw in that game before that game. But it's actually something very spectacular, and it's a moment we can actually relieve ourselves with and actually feel shocked about it. Now on the third on our list is Real Madrid versus Vallecano. That's a statement that actually made 3-3 draw. What do you have to say about that moment that actually happened?
You see, Real Madrid, like the way things is going this season, like football is so unpredictable this season. Seriously, this season, I don't understand how this season is going. Like football has been so dicey. Like you can't even say that this club is going to win. And look at what happened to Liverpool. Look at what is happening to Barca. Look at what is happening to Madrid. And the one that is shocking me most is Madrid, because they've got a lot of players. Although they had some injury issues, but Vinicius is back. You understand? Assuming Vinicius is missing in that game, the story would have been different. I tell you, the story would have been different. Well, it's a very, very shocking match. Well, anybody that told me that match is going to end draw, I would say is a lie.
Even the Madrid players themselves said they not actually believe that we're going to end that match.
So it was something shocking.
Yeah, it's like, shocking to them, to everybody, to me. Especially just
I feel these small teams are kind of ready this season.
Yeah. But the issue there is that Vallecano, they have actually had 5 games. Real Madrid have managed to win 2. They played 2 draw and one win to them. So definitely it's always a dicey fixture when it comes to that. But having this addition, I think Mbappe was injured, he's not in the game. Status of injuries, clamping Real Madrid down. Definitely it was something helpful for them to actually see that draw with them. All right, so let's see the fourth on our list right now, and that is the Manchester derby. Manchester City versus Manchester United. In 5 meetings prior to that game, Man City have actually clinched 4 wins, while Man U have managed to win just 1 before that meeting. And right now it's something shocking, because in 11 games for Man City have just managed to see 1 win, and therefore an opportunity presented himself where Man City actually went up in that game, and to lose that match in the late minutes of the game is something really shocking. What do you have to say about that moment as a Manchester United godfather you are? What is this?
Guy, we are fucking good.
How was the moment for you? Don't tell me about how good you are.
Can you hear my voice?
I can.
Yeah, my voice should be able to tell you how the match went. I was, bro,
ecstatic.
Like the feeling, the atmosphere was electric, guy. Like I was crazy. I went crazy. You understand? I went so mad.
Proud fan.
Like, bro,
proud fan.
I felt everything. It was a combination of mixed feelings. Mixed feelings. You understand?
Yeah.
I was scared. I was surprised. I was shocked. I was happy. I was everything in that game.
How did you feel after the first goal? How did you feel after the first goal?
I was scared.
It is what it is.
Bro, I'm like, guy, that this kind of face I won't carry go show people for this internet.
I think you guys should just buy Ahmad a Rolls Royce, because he deserves one. He actually won that match.
Ahmad is easy. Because I can start comparing Ahmad to Palmer. Right?
Okay, it's okay. Before you dive into that here right now, let's move on to our number 5. The last one we have right now, the last moment team we actually have in our 5th moment that actually happened in the world of football, and that is Barcelona versus Liga. And that is actually a loss to Barcelona. You know, a 4-minute goal from Liga actually saw that game to an end, where Barca actually tried all they can and to no avail. They couldn't actually salvage, you know, the situations to actually draw that game or actually win that game. A whole lot of people, actually supporters of football fans, actually banked on Barcelona during the on Sunday match with Liga, and that game was actually a stunner because the fact that it is even in Barcelona home, they actually play that match, not even an away game. And right now, you know, in 5 meetings with them, we actually see Barca winning 4 times over these Leganes. And these Leganes were just promoted from League 2, La Liga 2 to La Liga right now. And we saw them, you know, clamping the people or the team, which everyone actually thinks they're going to be the champions of Spain. How do you see that moment right now?
See, in football, if you want to win your match, I think you just have to earn it. Let's forget the fact that you are Barca, you are Man U, you are Man City. If you don't play well, you're going to lose. See, I love what's happening to Barca because when the season started, they were hyping this man, Hezi Flick Bobo, Hezi Bobo, Highlight King. Now, what's going on with it? See, they have hacked the system.
System is rigged.
At some points, we thought that it was because of Lamine Yamal. That was why they were losing. But now he's back and still.
See,
the system is rigged.
You
must be a genius.
This particular game is kind of unfortunate for Barca because I actually watched that game. They were in the game. They just happened to not be able to score.
That's what it is.
That's the game.
Like, people that lose,
it just happened to them. It just happened.
So how do you feel about that moment?
Anything that does not
Barca, we are going to suffer this season.
No, actually, Barcelona are playing good football, and you know that moment was something very stunning, I would say, because a lot of people actually expected them to come back in that game because that game they didn't even score like late goals. It was early goal, 4 minutes, and in 5 meetings, Barca have actually seen 4 wins against them. But it's what it is, and this is football, and that's why we call this the beautiful game because anything can actually happen in this world of football. And this way we're actually drawing this curtain today. Thank you so much for watching, even up to this moment. We want to thank you. Let's give a hand of applause. Bit. Thank you for your support. Do check more of our videos for other topics which you actually have on our channel, and please don't forget to subscribe. We dey beg you. I beg, we dey beg. All right, so thank you and see you on the next one. And here today with me, I have Manchester United godfather. And here with me, it's a pain. That's what we'll say right now. And here with us is a rap. And thank you and see you on the next one. Please do check more review we have. We have Arsenal review, Man City review, also Chelsea review coming up on our channel. Thank you and see you on the next one.